I have an old Dell machine that I use to perform file system backups. It's just an old Dell Precision 390 with a Core 2 Duo processor. While it's done the job, the hard disks inside are old and the motherboard has a few leaking capacitors. It is looking like a good time to build a replacement. I have a selection of machines that I could possibly use. I started to use my newest machine, an HP EliteDesk 800 G2 with an i5 6400, but once set up I decided this would actually be a better use for the $30 i3 machine. So I got it set up only to find that it refuses to boot without a monitor hooked up. Not good, as I wanted it to run headless, tucked away in a corner somewhere. I could buy a dummy plug to overcome this issue, but I don't want to wait on shipping, so I turned to one of the other $30-ish machines. This is an HP EliteDesk 800 G1 with an Intel Core i5 4570, 12 gigabytes of RAM, and space for two 3.5-inch hard drives and one 2.5-inch drive. Debian is installed as the operating system on a SSD, and for data storage I picked up a new 4TB 3.5-inch drive. Currently in the lower drive spot I have a 1TB drive, but I'm thinking of buying another 4TB drive and setting it up in a RAID 1 configuration. It might not be elegant, but it works for my needs. It is set up to boot every night and do some automated backups of other machines, and my phone also backs up its photos every night to it as well. I can also start it remotely, so when doing backups of my desktop I don't even have to go to the other room and hit the power switch. I'm still contemplating using one of the other HP machines to create a second backup server. I could take the motherboard out of the old Dell and put one of the HP motherboards in there, but I don't gain much in drive storage space. It would allow the use of a 5.25-inch Blu-ray burner without getting an external enclosure for it, but the case is so big and heavy. It would be simpler just to use one of the other HP machines similarly to this one. That is it. Storage solutions are different for everyone. We don't all need peta or exabytes of storage. Some external drives are cheaper than internal ones, and while some people prefer pre-built NAS systems, I had some extra machines and I figured, why not use them? Base price of the used computer was just over $30. Throw in some RAM and a SSD for the OS and we're still sitting around $100. The RAM was actually the most expensive component and could be scaled back to just over 4 gigabytes based off the role it's playing, and that could bring the cost down even more. Not bad for effectively a 2-bay NAS, just a little bigger without hot swap drive bays. If you found the video helpful, please give it a thumbs up or leave a comment. This wasn't meant as a how-to, but there are resources here on YouTube and other articles on the internet if you would like to do something similar. That is the end of this video. I hope that it wasn't terrible.